The immediate impact of lower oil prices is, of course, to reduce the revenues that oil exporters get, both on their balance of payments and on their budget. So the oil exporting countries in the Middle East and North Africa in 2015 are going to have about $300 billion less in terms of their export revenues than we were projecting in October. That's almost a fifth of the size of their economy. So it's a substantial amount. For this year, we are projecting growth for the oil exporting countries as a group of about 3%, which is a little bit better than last year, but still 1 percentage point lower than what we had been anticipating before the oil prices came down. The oil importing countries, of course, get a little bit of very welcome breathing space from having to pay less for their oil imports. But the share of oil in their economies is more limited. It's smaller than it is for oil exporters. And that, combined with the fact that there are other factors at work in the world right now, a slowing down of Europe, possibly a slowing down of the GCC countries, which is a source of remittances and trade also for the oil importers in the region, means that the net effect in terms of their growth for this year more or less is the same. It comes out as a wash. So our projection for this year for growth in the oil importing countries is just about 4%, which is more or less what we were doing projecting in October. For all of the oil exporters, the challenge now is going to be to try and adapt their spending plans over the next few years to adjust to the new realities. It depends a bit on how long these lower oil prices are likely to last, and there's quite a lot. Nevertheless, our advice to oil exporters is that this is an opportunity for them to begin to adjust their spending plans in a gradual way down to match the new revenues that they're likely to have. At the same time, to look at how effectively the spending really is delivering their objectives, both in terms of growth, in terms of protecting the poor, in terms of encouraging the diversification of the economy.